Cool. Alright, from this point I'm gonna talk in the stream, because otherwise you'll hear me twice.
I can always hear the stream.
Alright.
Oh, so the only thing you can do mod sources and mod browsers.
Yep. So, now the mod sources is if you're going to be building your own mod, it's so that you can load it up into the system. Now the mod browser lets you browse mods, and once you download it from here, it won't come up here anymore. It'll come up in your mods. So, and you can search this thing just like if you want to see, for instance, Enigma mod. I know that one's a really weird one. I watched a YouTuber playing that one. But anyways, with the mod browser also, when you have updates to your mods, it'll pop up a little button down here for you to update it at the bottom right next to the back button, just to the right of it. And of course you got your mods. You can turn them on and off, and you can when you turn them on and off, you got to hit reload mods. And if you're using some of them, like Alchemist NPC, you'll have to go ahead and close all the way out once you turn it on and off, and relaunch the game. But you know, not too many of them are that bad. You know, you got World Gen previewers, so you can see.
Because they're like full change things.
Some of them just bug out if you don't close Terraria and relaunch it once you turn them on and off. So this guy's my little cheat guy. I have cheat lists on. Like whenever you if you're a designer like me, you want to go and play with stuff and see how it's working and how it's functioning. So this guy I use my cheat on. So I'll go and like test drop rates and test fights, and if I kill something 20 times, I can go ahead and killing something 20 times and haven't got what it drops that I want of it yet, I can go ahead and give that to myself so I can move on with my testing. So I only do that with my test characters. There's also occasionally a thing where an item will void itself. That happens in just vanilla Terraria also. So it's not a mod specific thing, it's just something that happens sometimes. If an item voids itself, then I'll go ahead and cheat it in. But some of the cool stuff, this cannon here. This cannon is one of the really neat little things from the mods. And you get this from a series of quests that you can do. I think you'll really like this. This hole is made by this thing. This giant hole. But you charge it up, and if you look at it, it's got a little bar there that's charging up. When it gets to max charge,
I see it.
It digs it out for you. It just digs out large chunks of the world for you.
Okay, that's just silly.
What's silly?
The cannon.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It really saves you a lot of time digging things out. Like, instead of just spending 20-30 minutes digging a elevator, I get this done in about, and it comes out wide like this. This took me about maybe 7 minutes total. Yeah, see right now that guide spawning and dying, that's a bug that I ran across. I don't know how to fix that. He ended up bugging out when I cheated him in at nighttime because I threw a thing in the lava for the wall of flesh, and it didn't spawn, so I cheated myself another doll, another guide, and threw it in and killed him and killed the wall of flesh to get it into hard mode. And now every time the guide spawns, he dies, so I screwed something up there. But you know, all kinds of things. There's my magical storage mod. Here, that's all got Hellstone upgrades, so I believe the next one is the Hallowed upgrade. So let me go ahead and cheat those. Well, actually, let me show you first. You know, I got 1080 items there. I'm gonna cheat myself in a couple of Hallowed upgrades. Yeah, you were seeing the guy said you had to pick up the storage mod and craft it. You don't have to. You just have to pick up the upgrade and right click it, and it'll just upgrade it from. You do have to give it the previous upgrades, so you do have to start with the first upgrade and keep going up from there. But now you see I got 1160. So you don't actually have to pick them up to craft it. You just have to make the upgrade and stick it in there. And of course, you know, you got the these two are from the Alchemist. And well, this one is too, but this is the Alchemist. He sells, you know, different healing mana potions, recall potions, teleport potions. This one's neat. Dungeon teleportation potion. Boom. It's just a lot of quality of life stuff that you can get from these mods. It's the main thing. And another one I got in there is World Gen Previewer. So if I go to make a new world, let's just go large, expert, random. While it's generating the world, I can watch it while it's doing that. So if I end up getting really stupid features, like if I end up getting no jungle because the jungle's entirely corrupt on the surface, I can say, you know what? No, I'm going to stop that world gen and start over again. See, as it goes by, you can tell it what it's doing when it's doing it. Yeah, see, like, right there, it's got a little bit of corruption in the jungle, and you also see where the temple is right away, too, so it's nice. And, see, I've had worlds where there'll be corruption all across here, and I'll have no jungle on the surface, so I can't even find where my jungle is. I was able to tell that before I even started that world, so I didn't have to bother with, you know, going and exploring that and then finding that it's a bad world. You can just see how it's coming up. Oh, Max Stack Plus. Cool. Now, we've all run into those problems where we've been digging around and we have 6 or 7 slots of our inventory full of dirt. Well, Max Stack Plus makes stack sizes all the way up to 9999. One short of 10,000. So it becomes almost non-existent as a problem. And I still end up with full inventory all the time. But it's not anywhere near as bad. But you don't get to auto stack in this form, but what you can do is open this and click deposit all, and it'll just put everything that's not up here or marked as a favorite in there. Also, I got a recipe browser, and that lets you let's just say I wanted to make a greater mana potion. Oh. Or I guess a greater health potion. You can see what you need to make it. Yeah, right now I got this thing called a simple crafting penny. That comes from, actually, I have that functionality in this. And you can search the recipes, of course, so... Simple crafting penny, it takes all these stations and it functions as all these stations. This one is an artificial altar, so it's a crimson altar or a demonite altar. Whichever world you're in, it acts as that altar. So I got the heavy workbench in this little thing right here. It's so neat. Also, oh. My typos are kind of screwing things up. Special crafting penny gives you all these. Now these buckets act like the bucket of honey acts as standing in honey, standing in lava, standing in water. So all those, the ice machine, keg, solidifier, all those go into that, and that acts as all those. And of course you got the superb crafting station, which is all the really end game crafting stuff. And then all those combine into the this one acts as all three of these, plus this, and this is just some fragments that you can get from the Alchemist NPC mod. You get those by killing the Dungeon Guardian. Yeah. Oh, interesting. That one's a new one. That must have come in the update. And there's so many quality of life improvements that you can get with these mods. I don't know how I'm going to go back to playing. Oh, that's the Alchemist NPC mod. Also, this brewer over here, she's part of the Alchemist NPC mod also. She gives you all your combat potions. And you have the first shop, you can cycle. Second shop, this is potions that are added by certain mods. These are other mods that add potions. Then you have the jeweler here. Sells you all the gems, and you also got an arena shop, which You get more items as you go. But all the stuff you need to create, you know, arenas or event houses or whatever, he sells most of those. Interesting. My top 5 mods would be all the quality of life mods. So save and exit. Okay, so Max Stack Plus, that's the thing that makes them go to one short of 10,000. Then I got Magical Storage. Where's the Magical Storage on here? Magical Storage. Then World Gen Previewer, because I can't tell you how many bad worlds that thing saved me from playing before I even got started. Then Alchemist NPC. Depending on if I'm using Calamity or not, this one will be in there, but I'm not going to put that into my true top 5 because Calamity adds the same kind of item, and they don't stack. Let's see. IMK Sushi, that's the one that helps save you from bad luck. Let's say you get a world that you don't really have any Hermes boots in. Well, as you fight things, you get these tokens that are based on how far you're progressed into the game. And you can build things out of those tokens. Like you get underground tokens, and you can build Hermes boots. You can get hell tokens, and you can build yourself any of the hell chest loot. Yes, exactly. And I used to really value the no angler fishing timer, but when you're playing with Calamity, there's bosses that yeah. Yeah, IMK Sushi is number 5. Yes, vein mine. Yep, you basically assign a hotkey, and if you're holding that hotkey, most of the actually I'll show you. Here's some copper there. Yeah, it is. I generally, as a rule, don't use my vein miner hotkey until I at least get a demonite level pickaxe. Otherwise, I think of it as cheating. You know, it's like that way I earn my ability to use it. Oh, also, this is something that's really neat to do with Cheat Sheet. If you get Cheat Sheet, check that out. My favorite class, I think, is still Mage. But it tends to bounce around between Mage and, yeah. Lighting cheats. Yeah, the best thing about the lighting cheats is it can be nighttime and it lights up. This is faster this way. Let's see, 1 in the morning, that's close enough. Yeah, let's just say, you know, Eye of Cthulhu. I don't have to be in the light to be able to see it. There's also this one where you can increase the spawn rate. "30 times. Watch how fast these things come in. So if you want to spend time, you know, farming stuff that's trivial that you need to farm to get certain drops, you can make it really fast. Oops, wasn't paying attention there. But it's okay. This will give me a good chance to demonstrate the next little thing. Let's just say you went through all the trouble of fighting something, beating it. Let's just say that you were fighting a worm boss and it died underground and you don't know where the treasure bag is. Well, you have this thing to bring all the loot to your location. And see, there's one of the IMK Sushi tokens. Highlight pixel. Yep. So, the IMK Sushi, I'm just here explaining how modded Terraria helps with quality of life to one of my friends. Now, these tokens I was telling you about, you can make an eye, you can make the pre-eye surface tokens, and you can make all these with the pre-eye surface tokens. Cool. Yeah, and that helps you, this IMK Sushi protects you against bad luck world gen. I'm going to just destroy all these because you don't really need all these. Oh, there's a mechanical worm, nice. Like I said, this mod is really good for testing and debugging with different mods you're using. And I generally, on a regular playthrough, I only tend to use that to fix bugs that are already there. But every now and again, I'll go ahead and also use it to bring something in that if I farm 20 or 30 kills of one boss, and I still haven't gotten the drop of matter, I'll go ahead and bring that in too. So that's some of the basic quality of life you can get with the mods. So I hope you give thought to playing some modded, Kiki. Would love to be able to play some games with you again. Alright everybody, I'm going to go ahead and turn the stream off. Thanks for tuning in. Take it easy everybody.